the Super 8s with an undefeated streak and all set to face that very team they defeated in the T20 World Cup 2024. Hello and welcome to NewsX. I'm Kashish Dhawan and with me today is Soumya Kapoor. Hello Soumya. And now let's actually talk about what the India versus South Africa T20 World Cup looks like. What has been the history of these two teams?
See, we have encountered this South African team 7 times in the T20 World Cup history, so that's a massive number. But India have a massive edge also, you know, 5-2, won 5 instances. We have been, on the winning side on 5 instances. And as far as this contest is concerned in Ahmedabad, I feel we do have a slight edge. We have had talks about the form of the team. Abhishek Sharma not really firing up and everything, but we do have an edge. So I think it's gonna be another another match is gonna be added to that tally of the wins. It's gonna be 6-2.
So let's talk about the first match that actually happened between India versus South Africa, and it was in Durban, 2007. Tell us all about it.
The inaugural World Cup, the stage was all set. India, has just suffered a massive blow. 3-4 months back, they were out of the 2007 ODI World Cup in the first stage itself. So this World Cup kept a lot of importance. And then this game, we needed to win this to move ahead to march into the semi-finals. The net run rate was coming into place, and then the catch from Dinesh Karthik of RP Singh. Graeme Smith was the batter, if I'm not mistaken, who was dismissed. So it kept a lot of importance, and obviously India put up a good show with the bat. They put up 153 for 5 in 20 overs, and then restricted the opposition to 116 for 9 in 20 overs. But there was this guy who was just, making a mark in the international cricket. That was Rohit Sharma. He had been introduced in that circuit, but this was the game, I believe, who that completely changed the perception of him, from being that talented youngster to somebody on whom we can, rely on. He got a half century on a very, very important occasion. So, so that was the first game that India, played with South Africa in a T20 World Cup.
Now let's talk about the second most crucial match. It was actually the third encounter between both the teams, and it was the 2010 Gross Elect.
Yeah. So it was all 1-all. After Durban, we had lost to South Africa in Nottingham in 2009. Then 2010 came, and Suresh Raina became the first Indian batter to score 100 across formats. That was an inning, and I still remember the aerial route he took to score that 100. I was still in school that time, and I was really excited to see an Indian finally getting 100 in T20s. So that is the importance. Obviously, it was an easy win for India. They took it closer to the target, but still we won it quite comfortably in the end. So it was a good match for the Indian team. But we bowed out of the tournament and didn't go ahead.
Now there was this another encounter that happened after the 2010 T20 World Cup. It was in Colombo, where we actually won the match, but it did not come like a win for us.
We won the match, but we lost everything. We were out of the tournament. We needed that net run rate on our side, but we just managed to win that game by 1 run, and we bowed out of the tournament in Colombo.
So after this came that very match, which still lives fresh in our memory, and it was the 2014 Mirpur match.
That bromance of Virat and MS Dhoni, when Virat played a stunning knock in the semi-final in Mirpur that took India into the finals. Unfortunately, we lost that final to Sri Lanka, but a gesture from MS when India needed 1 of 7, he just defended 1 ball. Usually he just goes, goes after the bowlers and just hits. He hits a maximum and finishes off, concludes the game. But at that point of time, he just gave the winning stroke to Virat for the next over, and that was a very, very nice and very good gesture that showed the kind of the bonding the two share between them.
So that very match still remains very much in our memory, and people till they talk about that very bromance that Virat Kohli and MS Dhoni had. Now talking about the very important encounter between both the teams, and it was the Barbados 2024 T20 World Cup.
Barbados broke all that was going on, for years. 2013 was the last year when we won an ICC tournament, and we had been into the Champions Trophy final. We had been to the semi-finals and the finals of T20 World Cup 2014, 2016, 2017, 2019, and there were heartbreaks every now and then. Then came to 2024. 2023, in fact, we lost the final to Australia in Ahmedabad, but then came that Barbados evening, when we were able to finally lift an ICC trophy almost after 11 years.
Still thinking about it gives me
And
goosebumps.
that catch from Surya Kumar Yadav, that that commentary from the broadcaster Jatin Sapru, that long off, and what a catch was that, And then the emotional burst out of Hardik, because Hardik had gone through a lot, which we don't really talk about. Right?
Yeah.
Before that, 6 months before that, he had gone through a lot because of some circumstances, and then that breakdown from Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, it meant a lot for the team, for the fans, and we just hope that this game, India is able to replicate that
Exactly.
performance again. I won't say replicate because that came a bit close. So
Yeah.
replicate the win again, and hopefully we are able to
Yeah,
defend.
hopefully we are able to see that way, those catches from Surya Kumar Yadav. We are able to see that 360 kind of performance from Hardik Pandya.
Sure.
Sir.
For sure. Hardik Pandya is somebody who is for me, he's a three-dimensional player across format. A lot of people don't see him as a test player, but I feel he's a three-dimensional player across format. And if T20, when you talk about T20, if he fires in any of the departments, you're winning it. That happened in the final. That has been happening in this T20 World Cup as well. So we just hope he continues his form.
Definitely. So we'll be following this match very closely for you and bring you all the latest updates on India versus South Africa. All you have to do is keep watching NewsX.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.